Now, welcome back. Now we've come up to what is a mount to stop here, because we're on the top of the King's Standing Road. So the story with this little hump behind this is that King Charles with his men stood on this little mountain as we're coming up to it. I think this was King Charles I, because it was to do with the war against the oh God, memory's gone dead. The Civil War and that. And he brought his forces to this mountain, well, not a mountain, this hump, what we're just coming up to. I don't think many people know about the history about this. Because the story is that he probably encamped on the hill before he made his way down towards Aston and Aston Hall, because at one time he did stop at Aston Hall with his men and that, and stop there for sentry, because it's like the Crown versus the governments, I can't think what it is. And this is supposed to be the actual hill what he encamped. Part of the history is that the one time in the late 70s there used to be a pub on the King's Road called the King Charlie, and that was sort of linked, sort of dedicated to King Charles, and that's why this area is called King's Standing, because it's all about King Charles, and he stood on this is like a little mountain where he stood with all his men, and they must have encamped on this hill, this little hill and that. I don't think many people know about the history of this. As you can see as I'm walking down, there is like a big ring hump. So that is the history about it, and that park is called King's Park, so I presume that's named to do with him, because over there you got some park, because a lot of this area was all forest and that. And King Charles, the story is King Charles must have encamped on this hill and stood on this part looking down there to see down towards King's Standing Circle, what is now King's Standing Circle, and the sights of it. So this is my little bit of history about this little hill. What King Charles, I think he must have encamped with his men, and he set up camp here. So this is I don't think many people know the history of this little mountain and that, and the part of history it played in with Charles I and that. And as you can see, it goes up. You can see it as and I don't think the people who live around here know about it. So this is my little piece of history about this little hill now, to do with King Charles the First, and having encamped on this hill looking down to King's Standing, what is now King's Standing Circle. And I will bid you a farewell for now, and I hope you enjoy this little bit of history. And I'll say, if you enjoy this and you want to continue to follow my channel and my other things that I do on it, you're more than welcome to come and join us and follow the channel and subscribe and put a thumbs up. And if you want to put a comment, you're more than welcome. And I'll say goodbye for now.